And we are live! So, a few people asked in my last Advance Wars stream about Fog of War and how different that makes the game. So I figured I'd do a little bit of Fog of War play to show you guys what it's like. Now, Fog of War gets you into some really dicey territory, Advance Wars-wise. And hold off, my video card seems to have stopped doing stuff. Give me a second. Using software encoding, because for whatever reason my video card decided not to allow anything else. So let's just continue from there. Let me turn off this broadcast alert. We're live. I assume we're live. I'm sure you guys will tell me in that stupid chat if we're live. Oh, look, there's actually people in there. Awesome. Alright, well, let me know if anything goes weird. So, yeah, like I said, it is time to talk about Fog of War. So, let's just start up some Advance Wars. So, as before, I'm going to use the free battle area just because that's a convenient place to show these things off. And we probably want to pick a relatively straightforward map. Something very simple to start with. So let's use one of these little tiny ones. So we don't want cross paths because that's actually just a completely broken map. Let's go full on here. Use a tiny guy just to sort of explain how this works. No COs or anything like that. Oh. I will make one of them the CPU, though, because playing against myself in Fog of War is just an exercise in memory. Not going to change any other factors here. Leave the AI normal. So look at this tiny little map. Now, I can see a ton already because I've got a tower over here that he's going to capture. And he can see a ton because I've got it. So when you play this map non-Fog of War, it's actually completely stupid. But with Fog of War, you can see I could do something clever here. So let's look at what's going on. He can pretty easily, if he wants, attack my guy here if I start capturing that. So I don't actually want to start capturing it, even though it might be useful. I do want to be moving into this safe area down here. So the best thing I could do to start is pay attention to where this tank can go, because I can see it. And he can't get me if I just start moving up. Now for my tank, same deal. I don't want to actually get attacked. So I'm just get right in here. And let's just put this guy right here. So I can cover everything. Really, really simple. Now watch what happens. He's going to go and capture that thing, stupidly. I'm going to move into the weeds where now I can't be seen at all. And I'm going to let him capture it, because I don't care if he captures it. I'm just setting up a trap to slow him down long enough to get my dudes in here. So none of these guys are visible to him. And if he moves the tank next to them, he'll get caught. So now I can't see anymore. Now see, he's right here. He could get me. But I'm just going to move this guy here. And I'm going to move out of his frame of reference entirely. So if he moves nearby, see, look at this. If he tries to move this tank here to get me, oops, no, I fucked up. Oh well. Normally, if I put this guy back here and he moves this tank past this guy to try to catch me, This guy will actually stop him in his tracks, but I moved to the wrong spot. Not that it matters, because it drew the guy away, and it's an AI map, so I can start capturing anyway. And frankly, I don't care if these guys go after me. I don't care if I lose units. And it's over. There's nothing the guy can do. So it was a completely stupid map. You can kind of see how information appears or disappears, and how now, where I move a unit, like the path I take, can actually be very important. So you really want to pay attention to that blue arrow there. That blue arrow is telling you where you're going to move. So you'll be using units that have long range to scout for enemy units to then attack. Like that. Now it doesn't matter because, again, this was a stupid map. And I just win. So let's do something a little more complex. Let me check on the stream. I know we had some streaming problems earlier. Alright. Let's use a somewhat real map here. So the map we're going to use, Zero Wood, has a bunch of woods in the middle and a bunch of open areas around it, so it's an okay example of a more realistic Fog of War battle. So you can see I can only see this little bit here. Don't exactly know where he's going to go, but looking at this map, the key to winning is to have the majority of these three cities. So you either need to get both of these cities and tank it out, or you need to capture this middle factory here and one of the cities. Now, because it's Fog of War, I actually want to send some scouts out pretty early. So I'm going to use infantry units to do that. Now, he did something. Let's just go straight out. Notice I'm hiding in the brush there. The wood. Now, we can predict where he's going to go, because if he did the same thing I did, he's got 2 infantry, and he's going to move the infantry like there. And this guy, I don't know where the AI will move it, but there's a limited number of places it can be. He's going to move it into this zone. The furthest it can get is like there, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Now, because I'm orange and I went first, I could probably just spam infantry right up in there. But I'm not going to. I'm actually going to build... No, I am going to build a bunch of infantry, because the mech's not going to make it in time. So, you can't really hear it too well, but you can hear where the units move in terms of... You'll hear, like, what kind of unit is moving and the order they move them, and that'll give you some clues. Like, if you play against someone a lot, you can guess which units he moved where by the order he moves them in, because they tend to move the screening units first and then the infantry or the artillery to follow them, things like that. I can capture this city safely. He's going to be able to capture this city safely. I'm going to ignore that city, and I'm going to move within capturing range of that factory while still hiding and keeping an eye out for enemy units. And this guy I'm moving up here to be insurance in case he comes after the city right away. Not going to build anything because I would like to build a bigger unit next turn. Oh, hey! Coming after that factory in the middle, I see. I'm not just going to capture straight away. I'm going to get within range to have a bunch of units here. I'm going to get on this tower, see how I can see a little bit more. I'm going to let him have this city. I don't care if he gets it or not. So I'm just going to come in here and attack this guy. Because I know there's no way he has a guy on the factory. Now I can build an artillery. So he started capturing there. That much is apparent. Let's just get this guy in here. In position and ready. I need to see what's going on here. So I'm going to have this guy. I'm actually going to have this guy do it. So watch this. I'm going to move here and plan to shoot that guy. Now I'm going to get interrupted, most likely. Oh, there's nothing over here. Nice. Alright. So now I know what's going on. I saw a whole bunch of stuff. This guy is going to attack. And this guy is going to attack. And this guy is going to move in here where I know it's safe to be ready. Oh, and look, he's going to threaten my city here. That's kind of bad news, bears. So, in this case, because he's gonna get that city if I don't do something, I back this guy up, weaken him, get this guy. See how I want to be right there, right in this spot. So I'm covering the city and I'm covering the factory. As long as he doesn't get the factory, I'm fine, even if I don't get it immediately. This guy, I'm gonna move up here and attack. The reason for this is because now, by doing that, I can let his infantry move in here to start capturing. This will take that out. I've got 2 infantry here to deal with this guy, so he's not a factor. And this guy, who's currently in the woods, is going to stay in the woods. And now, because I haven't been building tanks or anything, I'm going to build another artillery. Because the AI is kind of stupid. And I can trick it. So see? This guy's covering. So I can ensure he doesn't get it. At this point, it's a war of attrition. I'll be hidden in there as long as I take that guy out. I can move this guy here safely because I already saw that area was exposed. If I calculated right, see? So the city requires 3 more damage to be captured, and he's only got a health of 2. I honestly can't tell you the math of that anymore. At one point, I knew it in a way that I could describe it, but I kind of just feel this stuff heuristically from playing this game so much at this point. Alright, so now I'm in a really strong position. I'm going to get this guy over here in position to also be able to cover this. I'm going to let him come in. Oh, I got trapped by a flare. Interesting. Let's get ready to take that flare out. Flares are like recons. They do similar damage to infantry that recons might do. Let's get this recon. He's probably got a tank or something. I'm going to hide this guy here. Just kind of keep an eye on what's going on. I'm going to save my money to buy something good. This guy's going to continue to hide here. Because I can artillery the fuck out of whatever comes in. Now, you have to be careful when you play heavy artillery when you're playing Fog of War. Because see how I can't see this guy anymore? I got to send someone in to see him before I can artillery him. Now, if I go here, I know there's a guy around there. So the first thing I'm going to do is move in here just one, fire on that guy. Now I can see he won't capture it this turn. That was some beautiful attrition. Let's just get this guy in close and also to trap anyone who tries to get by on the road. And let's expose this guy, but eliminate that threat. Now I can afford a tank, but let's see, I got 8,500. No one's going to heal next round. I'll have enough for a medium tank if I just don't buy anything. So see, I'm playing this attrition game in here. Uh-oh. Some on microphone. And that recon is not a threat to me right now because it can't actually capture my base. It could attack, like, infantry units coming up from behind, but I don't care about them so much. So, I almost tried to use my mouse. Let's just take that guy out. And let's get this guy. Let's leave him there so he doesn't get exposed to anything. This space is probably clear. Nope, it wasn't. Right, I didn't destroy that guy because I wasn't paying attention. I forgot. I'm still going to let that recon come by. I don't have anything to stop him other than the medium tank he's going to bump into. So that guy retreated. Ooh, another recon. There's no mechs nearby. Oh, there isn't mech nearby. Alright. Medium tank. You hang out there. You hang out there. And let's build infantry to spam now that I got a medium tank coming up. Because he's built a bunch of recons, and he built that flare. He doesn't have enough artillery to take advantage of the flare. So I'm still in an okay position. Now, he can't see this right now, most likely. You can figure that out by looking at this other unit. So this unit has a vision of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't see where this guy is right now. So I can move this guy with impunity. If I move him up here, he'll see. But if I move him through the woods, he's slow. But coming in over here is not significantly... I'm basically losing 2 squares of movement, and I'm closer to where I actually want and need to be. These guys, I'm going to leave here right now. And I'm going to build more infantry. So watch this. Infantry number 1 is just going to move here and hang out. Oh look, there's someone trying to capture. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a shame right there. Oh, that really sucks. You stay in the woods. So now I've been winning the unit attrition long enough to where I probably have supremacy. He has more units than me, but it's probably mostly infantry. Now he knows where my medium tank is. Only because it is next to this recon. If he didn't have the recon there, he wouldn't know because your own cities provide cover. And I'm going to build yet another artillery. Oh, you got trapped! Oh shit, son. Now, that recon is actually going to be a little bit annoying while it's there because I can't do anything about it, and it's going to see all my movements. But I can take it out easily with just about anything. Now these guys are out of ammo now. I got 1 shot left with both. This guy. Let's see what's going on up there. Oh, what's that? Yo, a mech. Mechs are no good. Mechs are no good at all. Now, if I move here and attack this, it won't actually destroy it. And simultaneously, it'll be visible in case he has another unit nearby that could do some dangerous damage to me. I've got enough units nearby to try to start capturing. It's a little bit of a risk. And I'm going to offset this by taking the risk with my medium tank. Taking a little bit of a risk here, but it's the AI. How smart could it be? Alright, I had some units nearby. Now I really need an APC up here, because I got 1 shot left with each of these. Let's just make sure he doesn't capture that city. Let's take out this slightly dangerous mech. Let's move this guy into a useful position. Let's destroy his visibility of these 2 units right here. So now my medium tank is a trap along the road. Let's get these guys in position. Let's let him... I should take that thing out. protect these guys long enough, because I can't build an APC this round. I'm actually going to wait. But you can see now he only has 4 units left. I can speculate as to what those units are based on how much money he has made and how much money he has spent. Let's scout over here. Oh, some shit. Alright. Let's do some damage to that shit. Because he only has a few other units. He probably built 2 infantry right now. Oh, look, you're capturing? Well, I still have a fresh one over here. And because now I know there's no units in the vicinity, you will fuel up in this city. You will stay right where you are. You will hide here. You will hide here. And while I really want to build that tank, I am going to build the tank, and I'm going to give up my position with that artillery for a round. Yeah, it's pretty much over for him now. So this guy is going to come in, just see everything. This guy's going to ammo up. This guy's going to get into a nice position, fuck some things up. This guy's going to be a trap while simultaneously hiding my units. This guy is also going to hide here. Oh, there's a bunch of infantry. However, I think I'm covered pretty well. And let's just openly move this tank. Hopefully if he's got anything over here, it'll draw it away. With my remaining piddly amount of money, let's spam infantry. See, he was able to take out a bunch of my units, but he let me get the factory, and it's game over. He couldn't get his units in to take the factory because of my unit positioning. Now, let's see what's hanging out in this city. Even though he'll see it, I'm perfectly visible. I'm trying to draw him away. Let's just openly move all these units in. Get a little bit of economy going here now that it's over. I can move my trap out of the way because that guy can start capturing and this guy can stop it. And I'm not going to build anything because now I'd like to use this money I'm going to save up. He's only got 7 units. He can't have much good hanging out back there. Yeah, it's over. Look, he didn't even start capturing the city. Let's just take him out from my position of healing. Let's actually move into the mountain to do extra damage. Let's be a trap here, hopefully. Let's just start capturing. He'll see me, but this is going to prevent any units from sneaking past on the road. And I know he doesn't have anything over here, so I'm probably going to get that city for free. Just in case. If he does get anything nearby. And I've got 9 grand. Oh, you've got a bunch of infantry over here? Well, that's a shame. Let's start encroaching. No. Let's actually destroy all the visibility he's got. And continue to encroach. It's over. Oh, you see what happened over here on the right? That one up here, because I'm in the city, that attrition game between those two units didn't go well for him. I'll just let that keep fizzling. Anti-air is super strong against those guys. Oh shit, a mech. Oh, nice, a mech. I don't need the city right now. So I'm going to let him move in on it. Because I can capture it quickly with another infantry unit in a little bit. I'll keep capturing for now, because if he can see it, which I know he can because it's one of his own cities, he can always see everything in your own city, he's going to try to send something over there. Might draw his stupid AI brain away. Oh, you attacked my artillery. And now I know where your few remaining units are and what they do. Now this guy's gonna take a while to capture. So let's join up, because I know he doesn't have anything on the road. Get that mech right up in there. And let's see if he's got anything hanging out in his HQ. Oh, piddly little infantry unit. Nice. I'm gonna economy and just build infantry units there for a little while. Spam it out there, have them ready to capture. And then I'll build one giant unit later to end it. He's only got 3. I'll probably just destroy his units and it'll be over. Now that I have economic supremacy as opposed to simply control. I know he doesn't have anything there, as I can see. He's probably got a unit there, but now I can see what that unit is. Alright, that guy. Let's just weaken everything. Go in for the kill, it's over. And the end. He can build at most 1 unit. And he chose not to. It's just over. While blue is already lost, to prolong the game, what he should have done is move that infantry out without attacking. Doesn't matter, though. Alright. So, I'll stop for now because I'm using the software encoder and seem to be some issues with OBS right now. So I gotta figure out what's going on with that. But that's the kind of a vague idea of what Fog of War does to the game. Notice how I made a lot more mistakes, because I have to play with a really fast and loose sort of model in my head of where the units are, where they're going. You could calculate, based on every piece of information you see, everything, where it could possibly be. You could keep track of it, you could like take notes or whatever, but that's not fun. You just play it enough and you start to get this heuristic sense of where to move units and when, where units are likely to be, where traps are, that sort of thing. And I'll do another stream once I get this set up a little bit better and figure out why my NVIDIA encoder isn't working.